Hello and welcome back to the Achievement Planner. Today I'm going to be talking about Dead Space Ignition, which is like a cool game in between Dead Space 1 and 2, and it actually leads up to Dead Space 2. And it's 12 achievements, so it's definitely a mini game. And there's 200 gamer score that you can get from this. And it took about 3 to 4 hours, and it was about a 4 out of 10 difficulty. It's a game of mini games, 3 different mini games, and with some cool story that leads up to Dead Space 2. And the mini games are not easy, but once you start doing them and once your rig is completely upgraded, it's not as hard to get through, and you could do it definitely. All right, so it actually took 5 to 6 playthroughs. That's a lot. It depends on how you're doing it, of course. So there are 4 different paths you can choose, and I will put up a video that kind of shows you what the paths are and what you have to do. And each path has different puzzles, but path 1 is always the same, and path 4 is always the same. So it's in between. So you start path 1, and then for path 2 you choose 1 out of 2 options. All right, and then path 3. The first option you pick has 2 options, and the second option you pick has 2 options. Basically, there are 4 different ways to play this game. And once you play the first one, you should get your rig fully upgraded. And then you just have to play through all 4. So, story achievements, my first category, with all the paths. Basically, you play this game 4 times. It's not long. You can do it in a half hour. As long as you know what you're doing. You will get all 9 of these achievements. This includes all 4 playthroughs, doing all of the mini games on all the playthroughs, and having a full rig. So, 155 gamer score out of 200. Not bad, just for playing the game. As long as you can get a handle on those mini games. So, there are 3 achievements left. Second category is online achievements. And this is leaderboard achievements. And they're like, online? Well, what you need to do is you can play the leaderboard playthrough. So, you need to replay a playthrough. And this can be one of the 4 playthroughs. So if you want to do the first 3 paths not online, and do the 4th path online, that works too. So the 2 online achievements are Stop the Clock, which is where you successfully completed any hack on the leaderboard. So you just do one of them. You don't have to even finish the playthrough, and you get 5 gamer score. And then Catch Me If You Can, which is 20 gamer score, completed 1 ignition mode path through the leaderboard. So if you do the 4th path, whatever path, and finish it online, there you go. You got that 20 gamer score. So if you just play those 4 paths, 1 online, you only need 4 playthroughs for all of the achievements except for 1. All right, so that's why it's kind of like 5 or 6 achievements. Playthroughs. So the last one is challenging. Ain't Got Time to Bleed, 20 gamer score. So this one's very frustrating, and it was my last one. Successfully completed ignition mode within 25 minutes by any route excluding movies. So all the cutscenes are out, but you have to beat the entire game in 25 minutes. The first path, a lot of people say, is the fastest, the easiest puzzles, and that is the one I did. And even though you can watch what the puzzles are, it still takes like a little bit of skill. That's why I put this at 4 out of 10 difficulty. If you work through that and just keep going, you will be just fine with that. You will get it. You might have to do it a couple times, but you'll definitely get it. All right, so check out the speedrun playlist I have here. That kind of helps you know which one. It'll show you which video to do for which path you want to do for that speedrun, 25 minutes. Also, if you're online, normally there is an autosave function, so if you mess up, you could always re-autosave it. If you are doing the online one, the leaderboard, there is no autosave. So if you shut it off, you cannot go back into that game and start later. You have to restart the entire path. All right, so make sure if you are online, you play that one path all in one sitting. All right, and if you think you can do 25 minutes on one of those 4 paths, you can get this game done in 4 playthroughs. So for me, it took 6. But anyway, this is an awesome game. Really good segue to Dead Space 2. Yeah, other than that, I'll see you later on the Achievement Planner.